Hi, I'm Annabelle from WTM London, and today we're on the Thames Clipper and I'm joined by Darren Burn.
I'm Darren Burn and I'm the founder of outofoffice.com and the managing director of travelgay.com.
So today we're taking the scenic route on the Thames Clipper all the way down to Greenwich, speaking to Darren about his inspiring companies. So, Darren, first question, what gave you the idea to start outofoffice.com?
I had a really terrible experience in Egypt with my then boyfriend of checking into a hotel as a gay couple, and I just thought that no one should have to go through that experience, and so my inspiration behind it was a personal inspiration and wanting to make sure that the world is a safe place for LGBTQ people to travel to.
How did you go about creating your company?
So an idea came about and I entered a competition for investment in a British Airways magazine, and actually from that I won the investment and worked with two co-founders to build the brand.
So here we are at our next stop, the Cutty Sark. So Darren, what is it that Out of Office do?
We specialise in LGBT luxury tailor-made travel. So for our clients, they call us up and we inspire them. We build a tailor-made itinerary for them.
Where is the travel industry at now when catering for the LGBTQ community?
We're making great progress, but there's still such a long way to go. So some of the basics still aren't being covered. For example, there are very few images of LGBTQ couples in marketing material. And it's very difficult to market authentically to the LGBT consumer if that imagery doesn't exist.
So what are the travel trends happening at the minute that are recurring within the LGBTQ sector?
Well, I think same-sex marriage is becoming more and more commonplace, which is excellent. It's now legal in far more countries than it ever has been before. But with that means that there are more same-sex honeymoons. So destinations are seeing a rise in same-sex honeymoon travellers, which is great.
So is there anything the industry can do to help those destinations that are not LGBTQ friendly?
Speak up. You all have contacts with tourist boards, with governments, with airlines, with hotels.
Yeah.
If you start speaking up and saying that you want to attract this consumer, then they will have to listen.
Here we are at our next stop, the Royal Observatory, Greenwich. So where have you seen the most improvements?
I think it's in two places. In some destinations, such as Malta, which are coming along really well, they used to be down towards the bottom of the LGBT index, and now they're #1 on it for their LGBT friendliness. So they've made huge improvements, but also in terms of different types of sector. So hotels really are now trying to cater to the LGBT traveller. They're trying to make sure that when they check in, they're offered a double bed, that they're offered his and his robes or her and her robes.
So how do you inspire others within the LGBTQ community to travel?
Down to two things, inspiration and information. So we offer people the widest possible range of inspiration with as much information as possible. It's really important to be transparent about the destination. So even if it is illegal to be gay in a country, we will tell our customers that.
Yeah.
We will inform them, because then they can make an informed decision about whether they want to travel there. And some people won't want to travel there, but others do. I mean, the reason I set up this company is because I want to see the world.
So that's a wrap. Thank you again to Darren for joining us today. So where can people go to find out more about your companies?
To both our websites, outofoffice.com and travelgay.com.
Thank you again to the Thames Clipper, Cutty Sark and the Royal Observatory Greenwich for hosting us today. Don't forget, they'll all be exhibiting this November at WTM London. I'm going to link everything below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.